At number 10, we have Turkey. Home to around 7.08 million immigrants, making up about 8.1% of its population. Most immigrants here come from Syria, fleeing the war, followed by Iraq, Afghanistan, and Iran. Thanks to its location between Europe and Asia, Turkey became a key gateway for people searching for safety or a better life. Major cities like Istanbul, Gaziantep, and Şanlıurfa have grown into multicultural hubs where Turkish and Arabic mix in everyday life. Refugee programs run by the government and aid groups support millions, while many migrants contribute to the economy, working in construction, textiles, and small businesses. Migration has become part of Turkey's modern identity, shaping its culture and society in remarkable ways. At number 9, we have Australia, home to about 7.11 million immigrants, making up an impressive 30% of its total population. That's one of the highest immigrant shares in the developed world. Australia's image as a land of opportunity attracts people from the United Kingdom, India, China, New Zealand, and the Philippines. Its strong economy, high quality of life, and world-class education make it a top destination for skilled workers and students. Cities like Sydney, Melbourne, and Perth are melting pots of cultures, where over 200 languages are spoken every day. The country celebrates diversity through its famous multicultural policy, helping newcomers integrate while keeping their cultural roots. Immigrants play a huge role in Australia's success, from building its tech sector and healthcare system to shaping its modern cuisine and lifestyle. Australia's story is proof that immigration can define a nation's character, vibrant, diverse, and full of opportunity. At number 8, we have Russia, home to around 7.6 million immigrants, making up about 5.3% of its population. Most immigrants come from former Soviet countries like Ukraine, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and Kazakhstan, seeking work and better living conditions. Russia's massive economy and demand for labor attract millions, especially to big cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg. Many immigrants work in construction, services, and manufacturing, playing a vital role in keeping the economy running. Despite language and cultural challenges, migrant communities have grown stronger, forming a key part of Russia's modern workforce. Russia's immigration story is driven less by asylum and more by economic opportunity, a mix of history, geography, and shared borders that keeps people moving north. At number 7, we have Canada, home to around 8.8 million immigrants, making up about 23% of its total population. That's nearly 1 in every 4 people. Canada is famous for its welcoming immigration policies and multicultural lifestyle. Most newcomers come from India, China, the Philippines, and Pakistan, drawn by opportunities in work, education, and a high standard of living. Cities like Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal are among the most diverse in the world, where dozens of languages are spoken, and international food, festivals, and traditions blend together. Canada's points-based immigration system attracts skilled workers, while humanitarian programs welcome refugees from across the globe. The country also offers pathways for international students to stay and work after graduation, making it a top choice for young professionals. Immigrants have helped shape every part of Canada's identity, from its economy and culture to its innovation and population growth. Today, diversity isn't just a feature of Canada, it's the heart of what makes the nation strong. At number 6, we have Spain, home to around 8.87 million immigrants, making up about 18.5% of its total population. Spain has become one of Europe's top destinations for migrants, especially from Morocco, Romania, Colombia, and Venezuela. People are drawn by its warm climate, Mediterranean lifestyle, and growing job opportunities in tourism, construction, and agriculture. Cities like Madrid, Barcelona, and Valencia are cultural magnets, mixing Latin American, African, and European influences. While Spain faced economic challenges in the past, immigration has helped rebuild its workforce and enrich its culture. Today, Spain stands out as a vibrant example of how diversity can reshape a nation. At number 5, we have Egypt, home to around 10 million immigrants, making up about 9% of its total population. Located at the crossroads of Africa, the Middle East, and Europe, Egypt has long been a destination and a transit point for people on the move. Most immigrants come from Sudan, Syria, Yemen, and South Sudan, while many also arrive from Ethiopia and Eritrea, seeking safety or better living conditions. Cairo, one of the largest cities in Africa, hosts millions of these newcomers, blending languages, cultures, and traditions in one massive urban landscape. Egypt's government works with international organizations to provide humanitarian support, education, and healthcare for refugees and migrants. At the same time, many have integrated into society, opening restaurants, starting small businesses, and joining local communities. Immigration in Egypt isn't only about escape, it's also about opportunity and resilience. For many, Egypt represents stability and a new beginning at the heart of the Arab world. Today, the country continues to balance its deep history with a growing, diverse population that adds new layers to its culture and economy. At number 4, we have the United Kingdom, home to around 11.8 million immigrants, making up about 17% of its total population. The UK has long been one of the world's top destinations for migrants, thanks to its global economy, strong universities, and cultural influence. Most immigrants come from India, Poland, Pakistan, Romania, and Nigeria, bringing a mix of traditions, skills, and languages. Cities like London, Manchester, and Birmingham are incredibly diverse, where you can hear dozens of accents and try food from every corner of the world. The country's immigration story goes back generations, from the post-war arrivals of the 1950s to today's skilled professionals and international students. Immigrants have played a key role in the UK's workforce, especially in healthcare, business, and technology, driving innovation and cultural exchange. Despite ongoing political debates about immigration, diversity remains one of Britain's greatest strengths. It's what makes modern Britain global, dynamic, and constantly evolving. At number 3, we have France, home to around 12 million immigrants, making up about 17.2% of its total population. France has one of the longest histories of immigration in Europe, shaped by waves of people from North Africa, Sub-Saharan Africa, and Southern Europe. Many came from Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, and Portugal, looking for work, education, or a new start after the wars of the 20th century. Today, cities like Paris, Marseille, and Lyon are among the most multicultural in Europe, filled with a mix of languages, cuisines, and traditions. Immigrants play a vital role in France's economy, from construction and public services to art, sports, and technology. The country's diversity has also fueled debates about identity and integration, shaping France's modern political and cultural landscape. France continues to stand as a symbol of opportunity, where millions of people have built new lives and added fresh color to its national story. At number 2, we have Germany, home to about 16.75 million immigrants, making up around 20% of its total population. Germany is Europe's largest economy and a top destination for workers, students, and refugees. Most immigrants come from Turkey, Poland, Syria, and Romania, drawn by strong job markets and social stability. Cities like Berlin, Munich, and Frankfurt are now vibrant multicultural centers where different backgrounds come together. Immigration has helped Germany face labor shortages and stay economically strong, turning diversity into one of its key strengths. At number 1, we have the United States of America, home to around 52 million immigrants, making up about 15% of its total population. The U.S. has always been known as the land of immigrants. People from Mexico, India, China, the Philippines, and many other countries have moved here chasing the American dream. Cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Miami are global melting pots where nearly every culture on Earth can be found. Immigrants power the U.S. economy, leading innovation, running businesses, and shaping industries from tech to healthcare. For generations, migration has defined America's identity, a country built by newcomers, constantly renewed by diversity and ambition. The story of immigration in the U.S. isn't just history, it's the story of the nation itself.